Hi, my name is Quinn Skinner, and although I'm a little bit sick today, we're still going to talk about nitroplasts. What are they? What do they do? Where do they come from? And what can we do with them? So let's start with a very brief history. While originally they were considered to be an endosymbiotic relationship with the algae B. begloi, it has later been confirmed through work by Tyler Cole that they are actually organelles. So what actually is a nitroplast? A nitroplast is an organelle within the coccolithophore B. begloi, which is a family of single-celled phytoplanktic algae. And the function of a nitroplast is simply just to fix nitrogen, providing organic forms of nitrogen that are able to be utilized by algae. The most common form of this nitrogen is being ammonia. So let's circle back to that. What actually makes a nitroplast an organelle? Well, there are two main criteria. A, where does it get its proteins, and B, how does it divide? So, talking about the first one, it actually gets its proteins from the host cell. The host cell produces the amino acids that are necessary for the organelle, which are then labeled or tagged with a specific sequence, or amino acid sequence, that tells the cells to send them to the nitroplast. Now moving on to the second criteria, when and where does it replicate? So, the nitroplast actually replicates within its host cell. And not only does it replicate within its host cell, but it also replicates along with the host cell. This is extremely important because it means that the nitroplast is then passed along to the daughter cell. So now let's talk about what actually is nitrogen fixation. Well, nitrogen fixation is really just a process in which we reduce N2, or atmospheric nitrogen, into NH3 plus or NH4 plus ions. These ions can then be oxidized to create nitrogen, and this nitrogen is then used not only in the production of several different critical amino acids, but also it's used in the creation of chlorophyll, which, as we all know, facilitates the light-dependent reaction that we all know and love as photosynthesis. So how exactly does it do this? Well, nitroplasts use nitrogenase, which is an enzyme that lowers the total activation energy required for the reduction of N2 into NH3 plus or NH4 plus. And this is extremely necessary because the formation of ammonia from molecular nitrogen and hydrogen has extremely high activation energy, which most of the time under normal conditions can't be met by the cell. So, what are the implications of being able to fix nitrogen for plants to use? Well, first of all, we are relying so heavily on fertilizers to supplement phosphorus and nitrogen to our crops, and the elimination of these fertilizers would prevent massive algal blooms, which is caused by oversaturation of these nutrients within our waters, and causes algae to grow at a massive rate and suck all of the oxygen out of the water, killing all of the life there. And this can be absolutely traumatic for our coastal marine ecosystems. And what the elimination of this event will actually do is it will allow these ecosystems to become more and more resilient as time passes, which is a very critical thing for us right now, especially as global warming is happening at an increasing rate. Thank you so much. That was a little bit about nitroplasts, and here are my works cited.